First of all, how old is our civilization? And this civilization is essentially a continuing civilization. It is not broken. UNESCO listed 46 civilizations this world has seen and concluded that 45 have disappeared. For example, the Greek civilization has disappeared. Today's Greece is not the ancient Greece. Roman civilization has disappeared. Today's Italy is not that Roman civilization. Egyptian civilization of the pharaohs, that is not today's Egypt. Today Egypt is a Muslim country. Mesopotamia, Babylon. And they went on listing all these civilizations which have now died. And something new has come in its place. And said 45 of the 46 civilizations have now disappeared. Only one civilization is a continuing civilization from time immemorial, and that is the Hindu civilization of India. By Hindu civilization, I'm not excluding anybody. They are all parts of this country, guaranteed an existence here under the Constitution of India. But the civilization that the history records is that of the endeavor of the Hindus throughout the centuries. We were the most developed country in the world. For a long time, till 1700, we were the richest country in the world. If you look at the DNA of Indians today, from Kanyakumari to Kashmir, from Jamnagar to Dibrugarh in Assam, all Indians have the same DNA according to the research that has come out in the modern journals of genetics. Cambridge University publication shows that we are the same people. That means everything about us is the same. Brahmins and scheduled castes have the same DNA. North Indians, South Indians have the same DNA. Even Muslims and Indians and Hindus have the same DNA. Whether you're a Gujarati or a Tamil or a Bengali or a Kashmiri, all our DNA is the same. Whether you're a Brahmin or a scheduled caste or you're a Kshatriya or a Shudra, your DNA is the same. And that is proved in Gita in chapter 4. When Krishna tells Arjuna that Kshatriya is a value, it is not your birth, it's a guna. All these four categories of Brahmin, Kshatriya, Vaishya and Shudra, they are gunas. That is, if you are a Brahmin, you must be a Jnani and Tyagi. Even though Mahatma Gandhi was born in a Vaishya family, but because he was a Jnani and a Tyagi, he qualifies to be a Brahmin, and that is the correct definition of a Brahmin. Not somebody who is born in a Brahmin family necessarily. Vishwamitra was born in a Kshatriya family. He became Rishi of Rishis. Same thing with Vedavyasa. Vedavyasa's mother was a fisherwoman. Kalidasa was a Vanavasi. He was cutting woods of tree before he was trained to become a poet and became a Mahakavi, the Maharishi. Similarly, Valmiki was born in a scheduled caste family. Those days there were a very small number who were treated as not part of society. But their children were not treated as not a part of society. And Valmiki is the example. He started off as a Daku, and then later on it got converted and he became a Maharishi and wrote the Narayan. And we worship him as a Maharishi. It's not necessary that if you are a Brahmin, you cannot cease to be a Brahmin. Ravan was a Brahmin. And he fought a Kshatriya, Rama, and Rama killed him. But the country's Brahmins did not condemn Rama for it. They worshipped Rama for it because he killed an evil man. It didn't matter whether he was a Brahmin or not. So today we have to develop this concept that we are all Indians. We have to be united.